Hello Slaters. Now let's move ahead and learn about a new number system. What is that children? Roman numbers. I, V, X, I, V, I, X, I. Slaters, can you tell me where we can see these type of numbers? Yes, Slaters. These numbers are used in the face of the clock, in the question papers, and also in expressing the school classes as 1, 2, 3 and 4, etc. So, today let us learn some interesting facts of one more new number system, that is Roman number system. Slaters, we already learnt about our number system, that is Hindu-Arabic system. Also, we know that Hindu-Arabic system uses 10 digits, that is 0 to 9, to form numbers. As Hindus developed the number system and Arabs adopted and spread to other countries, our number system is called Hindu-Arabic system. In the same way, the number system developed by Romans is known as Roman number system. And Romans used 7 symbols to represent the numbers. They are I, V, X, L, C, D and M. These are the 7 symbols of Roman system. Now let's see the value of each Roman symbol. Roman number and Hindu-Arabic number. For Roman number I, Hindu-Arabic number will be 1. And for Roman number V, it denotes 5 in Hindu-Arabic number. For Roman number X, it is 10 in Hindu-Arabic number. The same way, L denotes 50, C denotes 100, D represents 500 and M represents 1000. There is no symbol for 0 in Roman system. An important difference between the Hindu-Arabic system and Roman system is that the Roman system does not use place value. We have to follow some rules while writing Roman numbers. Let's see what the rules are. Rule 1. Numerals I, X, C and M can be repeated to represent a number but not more than 3 times. Repetition means addition. And symbols V, L and D are neither repeated nor subtracted. Now let's see few examples of how Roman numbers are written. I can represent 3 in Roman number as 3 is equal to I, as 1 is equal to I, 3 is equal to I. Similarly, 30 and 300 can be represented as 30 is equal to X, as 10 is equal to X and 30 is equal to X. 300 is equal to C, as 100 is equal to C. So, 300 will be C. Now comes to rule 2. A smaller numeral written to the right of a numeral of greater value is always added to the greater numeral. For example, if I have to represent number 6, I can do it as 6 is equal to 5 plus 1. 5 is equal to V, and 1 is equal to I. So 6 can be represented as VI. Similarly, we can represent 15 as 15 is equal to 10 plus 5. 10 is equal to X and 5 is equal to V. So 15 can be represented as XV. Let's see few more examples. 60 can be represented as LX, that is 50 plus 10 is equal to 60. So LX. Are you getting, children? Good. 110 can be represented as CX, that is 100 plus 10 is equal to 110. So CX. Hope you all are following me, Slaters. Now let's see the next rule. Rule 3. A smaller numeral written to the left of a numeral of the greatest value is always subtracted from the greatest numeral. For example, if I have to represent number 4, I can do it as 4 is equal to 5 minus 1. 5 is equal to V and 1 is equal to I. So 4 can be represented as IV. Similarly, we can represent 40 as 40 is equal to 50 minus 10. 50 is equal to L and 10 is equal to X. So 40 can be represented as XL. Let's see one more example. 90 can be represented as XC, that is 100 minus 10 is equal to 90. So XC. Now comes to rule 4. When a smaller number is placed between two numerals of greater value, it is always subtracted from the greater numeral immediately following it. Let's understand this rule with few examples. If I have to represent 14, this is how I can write it. 14 is equal to 10 plus 5 minus 1 in the bracket, and which is equal to 10 plus 4, as 10 is equal to X and 4 is equal to IV. So 14 can be represented as XIV. Similarly, we can represent 29 as 29 is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10 minus 1 in the bracket, and is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 9, as 10 is equal to X and 9 is equal to IX. So 29 can be represented as XXIX. Now let's write 64 in Roman number. 64 is equal to 50 plus 10 plus 5 minus 1 in the bracket is equal to 50 plus 10 plus 4 is equal to LXIV. The symbol I can be subtracted from V and X. The symbol X can be subtracted from L and C. The symbol C can be subtracted from D and M. Slaters, hope you all understood the rules of these Roman numerals. I am sure all can write the Roman numerals now. Shall we write some more examples? Let's convert these Roman numerals into Hindu-Arabic numerals. XV is equal to 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. XL is equal to 50 minus 10 is equal to 40. LX IV is equal to 50 plus 10 plus 5 minus 1 in the bracket is equal to 64. X C I V is equal to 100 minus 10 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 94. With this, now you all can convert Hindu-Arabic to Roman and vice versa. Let me give you home task on these Roman numerals. Try to solve them. First one, XIV is equal to. Second one, XLII is equal to. Third one, MM is equal to. Fourth one, CX is equal to. We have completed our first chapter with this. Try to watch the earlier and this video once again.